You match, you talk, you flirt, and then nothing. The conversation fades, someone stops responding, and you never make it off the app. People assume it's lack of interest. If you've ever had great conversations that never turned into a date, chemistry that disappeared overnight, or replay messages and wondering what you've done wrong, think about how exciting a match feels. That small rush, that sense of possibility. Think about how often that excitement never turns into an actual date. This matters more than people realize. That gap between excitement and follow-through is the most common experience on dating apps right now. This is about why that keeps happening, even though you've done nothing wrong. And here's what's confusing about that. People assume the gap is from a lack of interest. Nothing bad happened. Nothing dramatic happened. It just stalled. But interest isn't usually what disappears first. Energy does. Or this pattern. You talk for days, you flirt, you ask questions, then you suggest meeting. Schedules get vague. This week is crazy appears. That early excitement people mistake for chemistry isn't compatibility. It's uncertainty. You don't know who will reply. You don't know who will disappear. You don't know when the next match is coming. Unresolved loops keep the nervous system alert. Humans engage with what feels unfinished. So if this made you second guess yourself, that doesn't mean you're insecure. It means your nervous system is reacting to inconsistent signals and delayed feedback. People don't calm down in ambiguity. They search for meaning. Most people think, that person pulled away. Something must be wrong with me. But more often, nothing was wrong. Something just became real. Here's another pattern that most people miss. On dating apps, most people aren't asking, who do I want to build with? They're asking, am I attractive? Do I have options? Can I date if I wanted to? A match answers those questions instantly. Meeting in real life requires energy, vulnerability, and follow through. Those are very different thresholds. Over time, this environment trains you to overvalue small signals, see silence as rejection, and confuse anxiety with chemistry. You're not too sensitive. Your nervous system is responding to constant uncertainty. Think about how easy it is to continue swiping left, right, after something has faded, even if you feel disappointed. That's not distraction. That is design. What's interesting is there's no shortage of advice on how to succeed on dating apps. How to optimize your profile, how to text better, how to get more matches. But almost no one talks about how dating apps actually work, what they're designed to reward, and what they quietly discourage. And once you understand that, a lot of the confusion starts making sense. Dating apps are not designed to help you meet someone and leave. They're designed to maximize your attention. If two people meet quickly and delete the app, that app loses 2 active users. That is not the outcome it optimizes for. So when something fades, most people assume, I failed. But very often, what actually happened was this. The app succeeded and the connection never needed to. Here's something most people never realize. If you're ready to meet and the person you're talking to stalls, stays vague, or doesn't give an answer, that doesn't mean you lost. It usually means the opposite. Meeting in real life is the moment apps stop working. It ends scrolling, it ends validation loops, it ends that fantasy. So when someone doesn't want to meet, when you're ready, they are not rejecting you. They're staying inside a system that gives them engagement without cost. In that moment, you're not behind. You're actually ahead of the environment. If you don't understand the environment, you'll misread everything inside of it. You'll personalize neutral behavior, chase clarity from people who've never offered it, blame yourself for systemic friction. You'll think dating is about your worth, not about the system you're navigating in. Why does dating feel like it works, but never goes anywhere? This is the answer. You weren't failing. The system was designed to almost work because almost working keeps you engaged. And once you see that, the real question becomes, are you going to keep engaging in the app the way it wants you to? Or are you going to do what actually works for you? And that we'll talk about next. So subscribe if you're ready for that conversation.